Hey everybody, happy almost New Year. Oh my God, how is 2022 at the end of the year already? How is this possible? Oh, I'm gonna try not to fidget with my microphone too much. I'm pretty bad for that, but I'm gonna do some multi-recording here and put this into some other content. So here we are. It's almost the end of the holidays. That's insane. I hope you're having a restful, exciting, peaceful, active, whatever makes you happy, whatever sets your soul on fire, whatever feels good for you at this time of year. I hope that is exactly what you're having right now. Today, bam, let's talk I'm doing eight. 8 ways that I maintain my discipline all the way through the year, how I achieve goals year after year after year. I have always been a very consistent person, a very disciplined person, and I have compressed that all down into some very simple steps so that you can apply them throughout your year too. And instead of getting to February and completely giving up on your goals, you're going to rock through them the whole year. And it's not going to come from a place of hate, from burnout, from I have to do this because that's what the rest of the world is making me do. It's not coming from a place of, oh, I'm obligated to do this. I need to be better. I'm not enough as I am. First off, you are more than enough as you currently are. But you also want to grow. We're human. That's what protects our mental health. That's what keeps us moving forward. We're meant to do. We're meant to grow. We're not meant to burn ourselves out, but we are meant to keep progressing, right? So let's get into it. 8 super simple ways that I remain consistent year round, year after year after year after year. I have consistently reached goals for the last, 11 years now, 10 and a half years. And it's just a non-negotiable for me. And this is how you can easily make this happen for yourself too. Because listen, I'm nothing special. I've just learned how to compress it down into some very simple steps. So let's pass this on to you. Let's crush it out. If you have any questions along the way, I'm so grateful you're here. Ask away. I will listen. I'll watch the comments as we go along. So if there's ever any bits that are confusing, no problem. Ask and I'll provide you some more clarity, okay? Alrighty, I'm gonna look over my notes here pretty often because otherwise I will get off track and onto a tangent. Okay. Alrighty, first things first, you absolutely do not have to set New Year's resolutions or goals. I know a lot of people don't resonate with them. If it feels fake or it feels pressury to you, don't do it. Don't do it. Decide to build one new habit today. It's the 31st, it's not even the 1st yet. Don't keep pushing it off because you're fearful of the outcome or that you're fearful you're not enough. But don't feel obligated to do it just because everybody else is doing it. Do it because you respect and you love yourself, and this is the life that you want to build for yourself. All right? Okay, so rule number 1, or tip number 1, it's not a rule. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. So, small, consistent actions, what's going to get you those long-term results without hating your life along the way. So I don't know if you've read the book Atomic Habits. If you haven't done that yet, I actually just saw a post by James Clear. He has sold 10 million copies. Whoop, 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 whoop. But that book is amazing. And it's all about making the small, consistent action. It makes it very tangible. So here, a good example of that. Say you want to stretch more in the morning. And you know what? You're not going to get yourself out of bed 10 minutes early to stretch right away. So start making that habit so simple that it's impossible for you to not do the task. So that might start off with just laying your yoga mat out, not even actually stretching, just laying it out so that you can go into the habit of starting to stretch before you go to work in the morning. Or same thing, if you want to go for a run in the morning, just start stepping outside for 5 minutes in the morning. Not even running. You don't even put sneakers on. You can be out there in your jammies holding your cup of coffee. Just start to get the momentum of stepping outside. So make it really, really simple. If you start the new year with, I'm going to lose 100 pounds and I'm going to gain all of this muscle and I'm going to buy a new house and I'm going to find the love of my life and I'm going to do this, it won't happen. It's too much. It's overwhelming. You will burn out, or you'll just straight up stop doing it because you're overwhelmed and you can't do that all, okay? So give yourself some grace. Keep it simple. Make it so simple that there's no possible way you can't do that, okay? Hey, you guys, thank you so much for saying hello. It's so nice to see you guys. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. I love when you say hello, so please say hello when you log on. Okay, any questions, you guys? Alrighty. Number 2, get specific. What do you want? What exactly is it that you want out of 2023? Do you want, don't just say, I want to lose weight. I want to grow my business. No, whoops. We're falling over here. Sorry, losing my little stand here. Oh, do a little balancing act. We're back. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, get specific. What do you want? Don't just say I want to lose weight. Okay, how much weight do you want to lose? And how are you going to do that? If you're someone that absolutely hates going to HIIT cardio classes, don't make that your grand plan for losing weight. It's not going to happen, right? You're not going to go. And even if you did go, what's the point if you hate it? What is the point, right? Well, you want to do and meet things from a place of love. That's what's going to keep that consistent progress going for the duration of the year, as opposed to giving up on January 15th because you freaking hate the schedule you've created for yourself, okay? So find some love in it. Get specific. Same with building a business. Not, I just want to build a business. Okay, what do you want? What is the business you want to build? Is it a product-based business? Is it a service-based business? Where do I want to be? Do I want to live where I currently am? Do I want to be able to travel the world while I'm doing it? What exactly do you want? What's the income I currently have that I need to replace with that business? Who do I want to serve? What knowledge do I have that I can bring in from previous jobs and education? Start to think of the specifics, the details. This is what's going to create momentum so that you have something tangible to grab onto and you go, oh yeah, this is what I want to do and this is how I'm going to do it. Okay? So keep it simple and get specific, 1 and 2. Next, you want to harness your current momentum. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning, a lot of people hate New Year's resolutions, which is fine. If it feels salesy and fake and just like trendy, no problem. Don't make it a New Year's resolution. Make it relevant to you. But if this is something that is hard, where you're feeling motivated and you're like, no, like 2023 is my year. Let's see how many times this little thing falls over during this live. I'm going to make you guys dizzy if this keeps falling over like this. So see how many times that, I'm off track. Harness your current momentum. That's what we're going for. When you are inspired to become this upgraded version of yourself in 2023, harness that. Right now you're feeling like, yes, you know what? This is my year. I am making this year all about me. I'm going to do all these things that I keep talking about. I'm going to create those into my reality this year. So, for example, when I got my new day planner, I love day planners. I like writing something tangible, but maybe you're more of a virtual calendar person. It doesn't matter do what works for you. But as soon as I got my day planner, because I was all excited, it's pretty and it's new and it's fresh and I haven't written in it yet. So I went through the entire year and wrote key things. I write inspirational quotes in it so that when I get to November and it's dreary and I'm tired, I look at that inspirational quote. I'm like, yes, do you remember what you wanted? Do you remember what January 2023 Michelle wanted? Like, that's who I want to be. Okay. Same thing with, for example, a priority for my partner and I this year, we're both very busy with our work. And we want to make sure that we make date night once a week an absolute non-negotiable. So literally every single week of 2023 in my calendar, I've written date night, so that I remember that that's who I want to be. Then I have multiple checkpoints, right? Can't do everything starting January 2023, but I've got plans out the yin yang for the year. So I've spread those out. So I get to March and I remember, oh, right, I'm starting that project. I get to July. Oh, right, it's time for me to start booking that trip that I'm going to take in September. Whatever it is, it's going to keep you on track. So you're motivated, you're feeling it, you're ready for the new year right now. So harness that momentum and set yourself up for the year. And then when you get to those points, it keeps you motivated, okay? So that leads into prompt yourself. There was a lot of overlap there, but prompt yourself. Something I find extremely helpful is I set 1 million alarms on my phone in a day, and they all have inspirational lines like, what is your why? Who are you? What do you want out of your dream life? All of these things, because when you're having those moments of, I don't want to do this, you're laying on the couch, maybe you've accidentally got sucked into a TikTok scroll. We've all been there, but instead of getting sucked into it and ruining your entire day, just switch it and you're going to get this notification on your phone. You go, that's right. I said I was going to spend an hour reading today and growing my knowledge on X, Y, and Z. Okay? It's going to reignite. Don't expect yourself to be motivated and 110% all the time. It won't happen. It won't happen. You are human. None of us are motivated all the time, all right? So give yourselves those little bursts, all right? Okay, so 1, keep it simple. 2, get specific about what you want. 3, harness your current momentum. 4, prompt yourself so that you keep getting yourself motivated throughout the year. 5, write down your why and somewhere and put it somewhere you'll see it. So first of all, what's your why? Why do you want this? Why do you want this life? Do you want it because you want travel freedom? Do you want it because you want to supply an amazing life for your kids and provide an excellent level of education for them? Do you want it because you want to feel strong and you can run along with your nieces? Do you want to feel strong so you can hike mountains with your friends? It doesn't matter. What is your why? Write that down and put it somewhere that you won't miss it. My whys are all over my house so that I never lose track of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, right here above me, I've got my why up on my board here of all the reasons why I want to do this. Some of them are as simple as I want to eat 100% organic food and that's expensive as F. So I'm going to keep earning a buck ton of money. It's a simple thing, right? I've got another little sticky note in my makeup container of why I want to show up as an intuitive person, as an objective person that day. Okay, I've got sticky notes on the inside of my kitchen cupboards that remind me of my whys. So get clear on what your why is so that you want to continue throughout the year. Again, that momentum, that motivation is not going to be there all the time. That's when it steps into discipline, and this is going to help you maintain that discipline. Okay? So write down your why and then put it somewhere you can see it. Don't just write it down in a journal you're never going to see again until December 2023, right? You'll totally miss the mark, and then you'll get to the end of the year and go, oh, that's right. I did want to do that. I forgot about that. It seemed like a good idea a year ago, maybe next year. Okay, we don't want to reach December 2023 in the exact same place we are right now. Okay? Thanks, Leanna. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you. We have been doing our first 5 how to achieve your goals consistently, year after year after year. Let's make 2023 all about you and actually achieving the things you say you're going to achieve. Okay? So 1, you're going to keep it simple. 2, get specific. 3, harness your current momentum. 4, prompt yourself. 5, write down your why and make sure it's somewhere you're going to see it. Okay? Number 6, prepare for when you're lacking motivation. I don't know if you're getting the message. I think I've said it about 4 times already. If you expect yourself to be motivated all the time, you are setting yourself up for failure. We are not going to be that way. It's not going to happen. So what do? I write down all of my pitfalls, the things that I know always throw me off track. So a couple of the ones: negative self-talk, lack of motivation, unfocused, overwhelmed, whatever it is, I write them down. And then underneath each of these, I have this little cheat sheet. I keep it right in my desk drawer because this is where I work all the time. I write underneath what are some very simple, tangible action steps that I can take so that when I get into these moods, that I can just check the sheet and just, without thought, just take action on it, right? When you're in this low, unmotivated, you're dissing yourself that day. You're just BSing about why you're not worthy, why you can't do the thing. Oh, I'm unmotivated, I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. We all get into these moods. Instead, you're just going to look at that sheet and go, oh, that's right. But when I get into this mood, so negative self-talk. The first line I have is, you can absolutely do this. Everyone doubts themselves, especially entrepreneurs. It gives me that validation that it's okay that you're feeling what you're feeling, and we're not letting it take away our success from us, okay? So apply this to whatever your goal is. Alrighty? So prepare for when you're lacking motivation, inspiration, or drive. Don't always count on it. That's when discipline needs to step in, okay? Connect and talk with people who will be part of your success this year. One of the things I have on my 2023 board that stays up all year round is who's going to hold me accountable and to what. Okay, so I've got a really strong group of coaching friends that inspire me, that I can bounce ideas off. And then I've got my business-based friends that I can run everything business-related by. Okay, then I've got my support system, my family and my friends, and certain family and friends I go to for specific reasons because I know how they can support me when I need it. Okay, same with my partner. My partner and I sat down and we planned all of our 2023 goals together so that we were clear on what our goals are, right? Be aware of everyone that's going to be an impactful part of your life and get clear on who do you go to for what. In that same sense, Don't be going to people who are not where you want to be for that specific detail. Okay, so what I mean by that is I've got a bunch of amazing friends and family. I love them, I adore them, and I go to them for lots of reasons. And at the same point, I do not go to them for business advice because they're not running the business I'm looking to run, right? I go to my coaches, I go to my business coaches for that kind of advice. Same thing. I don't go to my business coach for my intuitive pulls because they're not going to help me with that. I need to go to the person that is in line with that growth, right? So recognizing that one person or a couple people can't be the solution for everything. Also, it's a two-way street. Who are you going to support this year? Who can you help grow? I like to do a 30-30-30 kind of breakdown. 30%, 33% of people I like to be helping grow. 33% I'd like to be kind of on my level so I can bounce ideas off and I can feel that validation from them. And then the other 33%, I want them stretching my boundaries. I want to be expanding. I want them to be so far ahead of where I am that I am reaching. I understand just how possible it is for me to get as far as I want to. Okay? Alrighty, so connect and talk with the people who will be part of your success for 2023. There's that old Harvard study that is super relevant because it was a really long study where you are 95% more likely to reach your goals with some form of accountability. So whether that's friends, that's family, that's coaches, that's therapists, whatever it is, okay? So that could be starting a group chat with your friends and then sending a picture every time you do the goal, whether you're gonna do your hobby, whether you're gonna work out, whether you're gonna, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, okay? Whether that's hiring a coach, whether that's finally deciding to invest in yourself and work with a therapist, whatever it is, be accountable to somebody, okay? And then be accountable to yourself. First and foremost, 100% accountability for our own actions, okay? You are 100% responsible for your life. Other people can support you getting there, but you must be the one to take action on it, okay? So remind yourself, 100% accountability for my own life. Because I'm worth it, because I want it, okay? All right, so that's 1 through 7 so far. Keep it simple, get specific. Harness your current momentum because it's New Year's and there's resolutions everywhere. Prompt yourself, write down your why and where, and prepare for when you're lacking motivation. Okay, now the last thing I want to remind you of. Number 8, this one is so important. This is the difference between doing things that you want to get done and hating your life and doing the things you want to get done and friggin' loving it as you go along, okay? Do it from a place of love. It jumps back to a little bit what I was talking about on the first point. If you hate the action you've chosen to get into better shape, you're not going to do it. And even if you do it, it's going to suck. Is that the life you want to live? Of course it's not. So find what floats your boat, okay? Is that going to dance? Is that doing yoga? Is that lifting weights? Is that doing some sort of jiu-jitsu? Whatever it is. Is that running? Is that meeting up with a friend to go walk and then you guys go do some lunges in the park in the sunshine? Whatever it is, find what works for you. Same with your business. Don't go after the business that's just going to make you the most money. You know which business is going to make the most money? The one that you're most passionate about because you love it. Imagine I was sitting here and I was not passionate about what I was talking about, and I was sitting here and I was like, you guys just keep it simple. Get specific. Harness your current momentum. That's not motivating. It's because I'm not passionate about it. If I chose to sit in a space that wasn't passionate, I wouldn't be building the business I am, okay? That goes for all of your goals and passions and dreams, okay? So keep it realistic and remember that all of these goals are tangible. They are right there for you. If you're thinking of it, it is there for a reason. So go after it. It might not turn out the way you thought, but oh my goodness, it could turn into something magic, okay? You guys, I'm so here to support your 2023 goals. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will make sure I post this back up so you can review. I will put all the details also in the caption so that you can go back. So post it, give me 5 minutes, and then give it a save. When you find yourself off track this year, don't stress. Don't be a dick to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just jump back on track. Do exactly what you were supposed to be doing when you fell off track. Okay? I love you lots, guys. I do have a couple of one-on-one coaching spots opening up. So if you're needing some guidance, you're needing that accountability, you're looking to take your life to the next level, message me. I'd love to chat about what we can do for you. Okay, love you lots, you guys. Have an amazing New Year's. Please be safe, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.